What's up guys, Joe Parfanuk here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a step-by-step tutorial on how you can get started with selling on Amazon and get your first 1K in sales. We're going to cover the topics of how to sign up for Seller Central, how to get ungated in all the best brands and categories, the supplies you will need, and a brief sourcing tutorial to help you find your first profitable product. That being said, let's get into the tutorial so you can go ahead and start and get your first 1K in sales. And if you're looking for more free resources on how you can get started, there is a link in my bio to my free Discord with over 1,000 members. And there's a free course inside the Discord, which is a longer version of what I'm about to show you today. As always, if you got value, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it.
What's up guys? Welcome to the tutorial portion of the video. So I'm going to start by showing the sign up process to start selling on Amazon. The one thing I want to point out here is if you go to the sellamazon.com link, it's going to take you to the pro plan. So this is the one that is $39.99 a month plus selling fees. I personally would recommend going after that plan, but Amazon is a little sneaky here by trying to get you to sign up for the pro plan. There actually is another option. So I'm going to show you here. So if you go to this page, sell to Amazon/sell, there's a guide here and you scroll down to the bottom, there's two separate plans. So the individual plan is 99 cents per sale. You don't get charged that $39.99 monthly. But if you plan on selling more than 40 items in the first month, which a lot of people end up actually doing once they get the ball rolling, then it's best to upgrade to the pro plan. You get a bunch of different features and stuff like that, and you're not charged that 99 cents per sale. So you have to sell 40 items essentially, and then you make up that 99 cents. So that is the Amazon Pro Professional plan. And like I said, it comes with a bunch of different really great features, and I think it's 100% worth it. Let's see if we can break it down here. So if you go to the selling plans, it breaks it down what you get exactly. So you get multiple users to the account, apply to sell restricted products. So you basically can't get ungated with the individual plan. So you're limited to only books and toys really, which I think is not worth it. At the end of the day, I think you should be selling the stuff we're about to show, like grocery, beauty, household, a lot of great items in those categories that are fast moving. And the one thing here I want to point out is you can't compete to be the featured offer, which is the buy box, unless you have the pro subscription. You want to have the buy box eligibility. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to sell on Amazon. And the buy box is essentially for those who don't know, we're looking at a product right here. It is the new offer or the used offer here. So this company here is in the buy box. This is, if I was going to buy this Stanley Cup, I'd be clicking on the buy now here and buying from the seller. So you want to have access to the buy box, which is why it makes sense to go ahead and just get the pro subscription. So yeah, bunch of other features. We don't have all day here, so I can't really get into all of them. But really the main thing you want to know is the featured offer, and then you're not charged that 99 cents per item, and you can also apply to get ungated in products, which I'm about to show you in a second. So I highly recommend getting the professional account, and this also gives you some accountability to just go all in and get going because you're paying that $40 a month otherwise. So that is the sign up process. And the next thing you need to do is get ungated. So ungating is essentially when you are trying to get approval to sell a product, like we're saying over here with the restricted products. You need to have an invoice from a supplier. And once you submit that invoice of 10 units, then you will be able to get approved. And Winers Limited is a website that will get you ungated in pretty much all the main categories. So food is for grocery, and there's some other stuff here as well. So if you go into the products, you'll see some like hair care, bath and body, beauty, mainly beauty will get you ungated in beauty and personal care. So all these Aveeno and stuff like that, that'll get you ungated in beauty and personal care. And then household is more like bath and body and stuff like that. So like some of these things here, like the Barbasol is most likely in the health and household category. The lip balm is probably in the health and household category. So double check when you are sourcing the product. This is Keepa, and I'm going to cover Keepa in a second of the thing you need. Like this is in the kitchen and dining, so check the product to make sure that it is in that category. So one way you can do it with the Seller Amp extension, so you can go to the product here. And even if you find something that's similar, so here's the product exactly. So we can go down and scroll to the bottom and see, is this in the beauty category? Is this in the health and household category? Oh, actually, it's not. We can probably find it somehow here. It's not showing a ranking. Sometimes Keepa doesn't provide rankings. So this is actually in the beauty and personal care. So this will get you ungated in beauty and personal care. And stuff like hand sanitizers, that type of thing will get you ungated in health and household. Well, any of these like toiletries and stuff will get you ungated in health and household. We can check if this one would get you ungated in health and household. It doesn't have to be an exact match unless you plan on actually selling it on Amazon. I personally just took a write-off on these products. I donated it and just basically gave it away because they're just travel size products anyway. This is in the beauty and personal care category, it looks like. So this would be qualified for beauty and personal care. We can try to see if any of this is in the health and household. This is also in beauty. So most of these are in beauty and personal care. You're going to want to do a little digging. Trying to see what else would be. I'm sure the toothpaste, actually, this is probably something that will qualify. So we'll take a look here. Health and household. So this is a health and household product. This will work to get you ungated in health and household. So the next one would be to go for food. So any of these food products here, like the candy, gums, mints, that will work. Typically go for just the cheapest item. It'd be $10 each product to get ungated. And you can also go after certain brands that you want. So let's say you want to get Arm & Hammer ungated. You can do that as well. Because after you do the category approval of those three that I talked about, you can start to go after brands and that you want to sell, like Colgate and stuff like that. And the minimum order quantity in this website is $100. So you're going to want to do a $100 order, and then you'll be good to go. So those are how you can get the 3 ungated. You could also do OTC. There's some extra steps with OTC, but like these cold and cough things will get you ungated in OTC. So I'm going to go briefly through inside my Discord, which you can join this for free. The link is in the description of the video, and it'll give you ungating in different categories. So this is for clothing. They're being a little more strict on Kohl's.com lately, so be careful with that. But there's not really any other way to get ungated in Nike. There's not really a wholesale distributor for Nike, so that's your best bet to get ungated in like Nike, Puma, Adidas. So ChristianBook.com will get you ungated in DVDs. That's in the Discord. And then the OTC ungate, there's a video here that will show you how to get ungated in OTC. So essentially there's an extra step, but we don't have time to cover that in this video. But yeah, so that's how you can get ungated in that. And you can join my free Discord to check out the ungating category section. Really helpful stuff in there in terms of ungating. After you've gotten ungated, you want to sign up for these 2 tools right here. So these are the only 3 monthly subscriptions you need to start out. The $40 a month for the Pro subscription, the $20 a month from Keepa. Keepa will give you access to price data like I was showing you before. Like you're not going to be able to see this Keepa graph down here without this software telling you the price history and everything. I have tons of videos on Keepa. You can go ahead and check those other videos out. And yeah, so here's how you sign up. The free version you can check out, but it's not going to give you access to the seller count and then the sales rank. It's only going to give you price history. So, and tons of other features that I would just say it's better off just getting the subscription, $20 a month, and you only have access to a certain number of products with a free subscription. So I highly recommend just getting the subscription version. It makes things a lot easier, and you can't really see to make a buying decision without it. So it's $20 a month, 19 euros. And then Seller Amp is the other software here. So there's a couple different There's two different ones. So you can go ahead and get the monthly. I don't expect you to start on pay an annual fee if you're just starting out. So it's $20 a month. You don't have to worry about this until you're starting to really scale and you have VAs and stuff like that. But this is $20 a month, one phone app install. So you can, if you're doing retail arbitrage, there's a really nice phone app that you can scan products with, and it gives you some better data than looking with the seller app alone. There is a 2 Chrome extension install. So you and, let's say, a virtual assistant, you have enough to do that, and 1,000 lookups per month. So there's a certain number of lookups with this. So if you're sourcing a lot and you have VAs, it makes sense to get the unlimited version. But for you starting out, get the 14-day trial, test out with the getting started feature, and it's only $20 a month. So 20, 20, and then 40. So $80 a month total starting out as your monthly subscription costs. So it's not too bad on that end. And the next thing we're going to look at is the supplies that you need to get. So if we go to the supply section here in my Discord, you can join that link in the bio. Recommended supplies are in here. So this is something for like larger grocery items. If you end up buying a grocery item, then you could get this, but you don't really need this starting out. It's see-through, and everything needs to be see-through that you ship to Amazon. So you'll need a suffocation label for this. That's the only negative here, but I'll show you the other ones as well so you can check those out. So this is an eBay polybag seller. You need the 6x9, and so there's a couple here. This is the 9x12, 1,000. If you search it up, you'll find it. But I would recommend just getting 100 polybags each size. It'd probably be like $20, even probably less. And those have these suffocation labels on them, so you won't need to actually purchase these stickers. The only thing you'll need the suffocation stickers for is if you go ahead and buy this for grocery bags. So that's something that I use in the beginning for like crackers, stuff like that. And then these are something you'll need, the 2x1 labels. So these are essentially 1,300 labels. These are what goes on the product. So every product needs a SKU label, which is like a barcode that kind of looks like that. And you print that out within Amazon. So that's the next thing you'll need. And of course, like those 3 polybag sizes I was saying. And this is important for bundles. So like if you're using the polybag and there's 2 products inside of it. So like if you have a 2-pack of bubble gum or like, let's say, toothpaste, you're going to need this sticker. Otherwise, Amazon will separate the product and then you'll be kind of in trouble because then you'll have double the units of what you were trying to sell. It will split up the bundles automatically unless you have the sticker clearly telling them to not separate the product. So that's something you should buy, just one roll. It's $13. and then that's pretty much it as far as like, oh, there's one more paid supply you'll need. So this is a weight. So this will be like to weigh your boxes when you end up shipping them into FBA, $24. This is a great product to just get to start out. And that'll help you just, weigh shipments. And there's a hold feature. So if you can't see the box is too big and you can't see it, you hit the hold button and then it will basically weigh the box with that. And then you'll take it off and it'll still have the weight there. So this is the next thing. It's how you get free labels from UPS. So you can order supplies essentially. You have to have an account. So you just create the account and then you can order it. You can get the labels here. So they have like a roll of 1,000 labels for 4x6. That's what you want to order. And those will be for shipping labels. So those are free. Don't pay for those. You can get them for free with UPS. Just sign up, make a free account, and look for the thermal rolls. Make sure it is the roll one, not the one with like a bunch of different like pages of these, because that will be a pain to put together. But they have the roll that you can use. So these are thermal. You're going to need the Rollo if you decide to use this. By the way, that is something I need to mention as well. You do need a thermal printer if you're going to do these 2x1 thermal labels. So there is a Rollo printer here. You can go on Amazon or you can buy it on eBay and get a good deal refurbished on it as well. So this is $150 used. You can probably get it a little bit cheaper on eBay, but this is a great product. This will help you a lot. If you have the $150, unless you're starting with a few $100s, highly recommend getting this. I waited way too long. If you don't get this, you're going to have to like scissor and cut all these like things and then tape them on. That's what I was doing in the beginning. It's just bad business in the end anyway. Customers get the product and you're looking like you're taping it. It just doesn't look good. So I would highly recommend getting this Rollo printer. There are some cheaper options as well. If you just look up thermal printer on Amazon, you can find a very cheaper alternative. This is just the cream of the crop type of roll-up printer. So if you literally search up thermal printer, you're going to find some way cheaper alternatives. There's some stuff here. This one's $130. This one is $60. Just look at the reviews and make sure you're not buying a piece of junk. But this one's $99. You can buy this. So yeah, there's definitely tons of cheaper alternatives on Amazon. So you can go ahead and check those out. That is another great feature. So that's that. Those are the supplies that you'll need. And we went through the softwares that you'll need as well. So the last thing is to just show you how you can get started with sourcing. This is a sample product that you can use to reverse source from because there are a lot of arbitrage sellers. You can tell this because we're looking at the Keepa graph and we see around 20 to 60 sellers on the listing. So typically you're going to see around 10 to 50, 60 sellers on a listing if it's arbitrage. Less than that, it's probably wholesale or private label. So this is an example of an arbitrageable product. So basically what I would do is take this product, but if, for example, to show you how you would source a profitable product. So let's say you're pulling up on the listing, you see this product, you click the seller amp. So this is the software I went through. You click the Google button and then it'll take you to Google. You can try to find this profitably. So it looks like Stanley has it. Dick's Sporting Good has it for $45. So the idea is to try to get this profitably. Obviously, this one is not profitable. It might have been before. Looks like it might sell for $73 at most. So this is actually 10% margin. You buy this right now. I also have prep fees. So I'm deducting $2 because I have a prep fee in here. But if you pay sales tax, it might actually even out. So my prep fee is automatically in Seller Amp. If you scroll down, you can see my costs here. So my total fees has a prep fee and then a virtual assistant salary fee in here. And make sure you turn on the inbound shipping. Do about 30 cents per pound. You can do this in the Seller Amp settings. That's important because otherwise you're not factoring in shipping costs for this product. So let's say we got this for $45 and you didn't have a prep fee to pay. It would actually be 13% margin. So this is an example of like a profitable product. But if you want to find more, you want to reverse source these sellers on this listing. So I'm going to show you how you can do that right now. And this is a sample of like how you can get started. So we're looking for sellers with around 20 reviews to about 200 or so. So right here, we have a seller that's doing that 28 reviews. This could be a good seller to get started with. You scroll down, you can see all their products, and then you can start going through these products one by one, trying to find them on Google like I showed you before. And that's how you'll do that. I have tons and tons of tutorials on how to source profitable stuff. You can check out my YouTube channel to see some more stuff. But this is just how I would get started with it. You can start with the seller, go through their products, try to find them profitably using coupon codes, discounts, stuff like that. I go over those in other videos as well. But yeah, that's basically the step-by-step tutorial on how to get to your first 1,000 in sales. So if you take all this information, you'll get rolling. And like I said, there is a free course inside my Discord, which is a little bit more of a lengthy version of this. It's about over an hour long of stuff. So you can check that out as well. But yeah, hope you guys got some value from the tutorial. And as always, if you did, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. Tons of great information in there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.